Alright, but yeah, like I was saying, so me and my boys just want to chill, get together, talk about how we can help each other, like, pursue our careers a little better, and like investments and shit that we can make, and like just all be on the same page. Really, that's really the whole point of today, and really just hang out with homies. I feel like we haven't hung out as the homies in a minute. Sometimes the boys respond, sometimes they don't to the group chat, so it is what it is. But the real ones respond, the real ones chill, so we good. We good. But if you guys and anybody watching this video, if you guys have already seen Superman, tell me what the pros and cons of the movie are to you. Like, as somebody who doesn't really read Superman comics, or somebody who doesn't really read, or doesn't really like care for DC in general, like, what is your pros and cons to the movie? To assume about the movie. I have no clue. I don't know any of the characters. Like, this is somebody who's a fan of movies being able to go enjoy something without any biases about how the character should or shouldn't be, because I don't know. I've heard one thing, that Superman is super like jokey, super comedic. I've heard that he's not. I've heard Superman from the I've heard Superman from the other universe is super like aura farmy, and all he does is let people die. So I don't know. We'll see. This is definitely a cop in front of me. This is 100% a cop in front of me. But yeah, so that's really what the plan is. But I'll pick this video back up for you guys in a sec. I just want to jam out for a little bit more before I just want to jam out a little bit more before I actually make it to the Springs.
Hello there.
Yeah. Hold on. Come on. I don't know what that is, so I gotta get it out the road. Oh shit. It was an iPad.
Well, what the hell?
There was an iPad in the road.
Well, see you later.
You can't make this shit up. I don't know how I'm gonna take this home. I wanna see if I can recover it to... No, this shit is toast. I got the charger. We're gonna take it home. Ugh. Fuck, hold on. We're gonna take it home and see if we could get it to turn on. How did an iPad get here? Oh shit. Okay. Alright, come on. Get me home safe. Alright. Here you go. Oh, man. Alright. We're gonna project, get the iPad to its owner safe. I knew it was an iPad. I just didn't know how damaged it was. We'll figure it out though. Oh my God. Well, that's a first. We're gonna get this iPad back to whoever's little girl it belongs to. It won't even turn on. I think it's just out of battery. You know how stuff gets. You guys can see it? I hope the shards of that glass don't poke me. Oh. God, just get me home before the rain, baby. That's all I ask. Anyways, so I finished. My mask is like coming down and it's like rubbing on my lips. I watched Superman. That movie was actually amazing. I loved it. Of course, I have my own gripes about it, but who doesn't? Would I still recommend it? Heck yeah. What did I like about it? Almost everything. What I didn't like about it is I just didn't like how Superman kept getting his ass beat. It seems like every 2 seconds Superman was getting tossed around, and I get it, you're fighting somebody who has the same strength as you, but like, come on, man, you're telling me he could read all your little patterns? Whatever, man, but overall the movie was amazing. I still like it. I would still recommend it. And anybody who didn't like it, saying Superman is super woke, yeah, you guys need some help, man. That movie was literally trying to prove a point with like keeping people safe and stuff. And if you guys didn't get that part of the movie, maybe you guys don't get the first thing about being a good person. Oh man, I really hope I can get home before the storm. That rain is no joke. And it's lightning, good. Ah, frick. Ah, shit. Would you guys mind if I just scooch up? Oh, there's a big bug on my ew. We're gonna get this iPad back to who it belongs to. Even if I gotta get the screen fixed. Oh, I hope it's not damaged. Oh shit. Oh shit, God please keep me safe. Okay. Dude, I'm out of breath. Oh. But, yeah. So like I was saying, Superman was amazing. I didn't think I would like another DC movie ever again. James Gunn, you did your thing, man.
Few moments later.
I
I just want to give you guys a quick PSA. If you guys are ever on your motorcycle in the rain, just take this as my 2 cents. Don't. This rain felt like shards of glass cutting through my skin, and it only got worse as the rain got heavy.
I can't even stop and pull over because it's only gonna get worse. Oh, shit. I hope there's not any accidents, dude.
Y'all are probably wondering why I didn't just turn it into a police officer at Disney Springs. And at the time, my very first thing was, oh, look, an iPad. Let me try to make content off finding an iPad. So I was like, let me make a TikTok. And then I was like, well, let me make a YouTube video out of it. I'll go get the screen repaired. And then by the time they fix the screen, I'll take it back to whoever it belongs to, like later on in my car. And turns out all the screen repair places were closed except for the one on iDrive, I believe. And that was an extra 30 minutes out of the way. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go and turn it into the police station near my house since I'm already all the way over here. So that was my thought process. It wasn't the best, but it's also way better than leaving it where it was and it not working at all. By the time I turned it into the police, it just finished like beeping again. But the screen is completely shattered. Like, the screen is not turning on. It even looks like there's a little bit of water under the screen. But I still think it's better than if I were to just leave it in the road and it get fucking ran over again or thunderstormed on. So that was my whole opinion. And there was a Minchie sticker on the back. So I was like, I would assume they live in Florida. So it's not going to be too crazy of a drive for them to come pick it up where I live. I only live like 15 to 20 minutes away from Disney Springs. So, yeah.
Person? Okay, I'll just come to the St. Cloud Police Department then. Alright, thank you, I apologize.
Alright, so I also decided to pull into a Wawa later on as I got closer to my house because it kept like ringing the whole time. And I was like, well, let me just see if the police are able to like find out who it belongs to, because I was just gonna go home, see if the screen will turn on. If it didn't, turn it into the police department. Either way, but I decided to call the police, see if they could do it. He said that we could. You would just have to bring it in, and then they would try to see, and the person will most likely come over to the police department to pick it up. So I just decided to do that.
You too. Alright, let's get you to the right owner.